Hello everyone. So this will be a quick market update regarding Bitcoin and what I think going ahead into the week. Let's see like where are we right now. So Bitcoin spent an entire month of August bracketing around this 58 to 61k range, okay? And this has been a significant range for us because you see like this 50 to 61k range was basically the July lower half. This was the July view up. We are rejecting around this level, and this was the July value area low, and we broke down from this range, and this was the first bearish retest. Okay, like this was the classic bearish retest, and we got sold off. I was expecting at least to tag 59k level, but shit is so cooked right now. It could not have retest this level, and as you can see like this type of structure like this type of structure to hold the price point. I don't like this because like I wanted this 56k retest yesterday, not today, because timing the market is very much important in terms of flow. Like today's CPI, also the debate recently ended like six to 10 hours ago or 8 hours ago, okay? And I don't like this structure because every time we got such kind of defense, such kind of walls, like to walk price up, like to keep the price inside a certain level. I don't like such kind of PA because like once the narrative got like once a narrative is done, we get such kind of nasty sell off, retest, then another sell off, okay? So I wanted to long this 56k level, but currently I'm not really much interested in it. And possibly like let's say today's CPI, so I'm expecting such kind of Darth Maul PA. But yeah, in terms of like catching the next leg, my next plan will be like at least to have patience and wait for like Bitcoin to test this 57 to 57.2k level, okay? Now you may ask like why this 57 to 57.2k. Let me just go to exo charts. Yeah, so this is the current day profile, okay? The current day profile, and this was the developing day value area high and developing day value area low, okay? And Bitcoin is currently trading around this 56.4k, okay? So we have some single prints around this 57 270 level. Single prints basically you can take it as the inefficiency fair value graph, whatever you can say. So I want Bitcoin to test this at least its current day value high around 56.9k to 57.270k at this level, because you see like this was the previous day profile and this was the previous day value high. You can see this shaded region. This was the previous day value area high and this is the previous day value area low. And Bitcoin is basically trading below previous day value area low, okay? And like the trade is basically, if we can tag this into CPI, I want to short Bitcoin and target like current day low, and then possibly target this 55k and 54.345k, okay? And also yeah, you see like we opened around here and we got simply like open drive, and we haven't even really tested this 57 like 56.9k level. So my main plan was to like have patience and test this another rejection around this level. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not really optimistic to like long right now. Possibly like if we simply just die around here, and possibly I'll look to long around this 55.8k, but not really interested because the structure in higher time frame looks really bearish right now, and also the equity is looking really cooked, okay? So yeah, the main idea is to short anything, like if we can get any push around this 57k level, and I'll be really patient with long, okay? Now let's go to like how equities are looking. So yeah, you can see this in terms of like equities, like ES is basically retesting this H4 band, and we are well below the 4-hour RSI like reset. It has been like resetting. So it has been like completely, ES has been like bearish in terms of like 4-hour EMA bands. So possibly we will find something like this in terms of like CPI, if we get any expected kind of result, or any, like if CPI is like hot, then possibly we'll see nasty sell off. Okay. And yeah, if CPI is hot and if we see some kind of nasty sell off, then that will be really nice to like long, because of course the hedges will be unwind. So yeah, in terms of ETH, it's literally cooked right now, because you see, like I was like trying to uh like short at this Monday high retest, but it's simply just bleeding right now. So I don't know, like if we can get this retest, this H4 inefficiency retest. But yeah, I'll be looking to short Ethereum around this level. And like of course not really blindly short, but yeah, I will time this with Bitcoin if we can get 57 to 57.2k level. But you know, like Ethereum looks really cooked right now, and it simply just looks like it will simply die around here and possibly tag Monday low next. But Ethereum is the better shot. Like if you can time with Bitcoin, then it's the better shot. Okay. Now, yeah, Popcat. This is very interesting chart. Okay, like we got our Beeris retest, and it got simply sold off around this, like simply it tagged this 0.65 level and it sold up. I wanted to like this level to hold, the 0.57 level to hold with respect to Sol, but this looking really bad right now. Okay, so this is another asset that I want to short, because you see, like this type of structure is really nice to like have short bias. So yeah, it basically swept the previous highs and basically broke the market structure as well. So this I want to like time with, again I need to time with Bitcoin as well. Currently it's holding the H4 band, but if we can at least get another retest around this level, the 1 second. Yeah. So if Bitcoin see any kind of bounce and we get another retest of this level, then possibly I want to like short this, because you know, like I was like in Popcat long around this level, but this 0.65 has been very significant in terms of like higher time frame. Okay, and it's basically the bull and bear region. Above this, Popcat looks really good for like $1. Below this, it cooked. It's as simple as that. Okay. And you see, like this simple, like you don't need to like have like extensive like knowledge, because it's simply the simple SR flip. Okay. And you know, like below this you can look for shorts, and above this you can look for longs. It's simple as that. And also Popcat always leads when Soul looks good. Okay, so that is another factor that I always like for like I always find it very interesting, because every time, like from the last couple of weeks, every time Soul looks really good, we nuked basically. Yesterday also Soul was holding really nice, and we got all this sell off. Okay, because basically this was the candle. Okay, this was the candle where Soul looked good, Popcat looked good, and I was like I took some profit around here, because this has been a significant resistance. But yeah, this is something to like look for. Like every time Soul is looking really good and its basket performing really good, market next day or basically always sell off. Okay, so even Soul I have uh plan for like Soul. Like previously, you see, previously when Bitcoin, I was thinking like Bitcoin could retest 56k. Then like yesterday, this was basically my plan for Soul. Okay, because Soul, I tweeted about this yesterday as well, because Soul basically broke the market structure and it has been holding this 120 level, like like really solid, you know, like this this basically either be 6k wall or either be like 25k like base for Bitcoin in summer 2023. So you can have such kind of bias, like if you're bearish, of course you will see this as a 6k wall, and if you're bullish Solana, you will see this as a 25k wall. But that does not really provide you any kind of like extensive information, because this is just a like clear yapping. Okay, so if you want to like trade Sol, so this type of like nasty sell-off I don't like. If we saw this kind of sell-off like yesterday, then I would have been long this pretty much nicely, but like it really swept a couple of highs as well, so I'm not really interested right now. But yeah, I of course I will not be shorting Sol, but I want to long if we can get another like retest lower with respect to Bitcoin. I want to time this as well, because if we can get a sweep of these three lows into like 125 or 126, then possibly another low. Or of course there should be another plan, right? Or let's say Sol looks really nice, it reclaim at this level, then yeah, you can just simply continuation long, okay, having the invalidation below the like today's low. Of course the CPI is coming, so we cannot really sure that this was the low. So yeah, if Sol looked good, then of course Popcat will be like Popcat will of course it will retest the 0.62 0.63 level. So yeah, that should be in your mind, that like what is your HTA plan and how will you execute it. Because you see, like the most noisy place is here, because one every time we retest around this level, like from lower end, like this has been the most noisy place. Okay, so have this thought process like what you want to do, but and don't get really bullish, because yesterday I said that, see, every time we like front run something in going into such kind of event, we get nasty sell up. Yes, I was long, but you know, like don't get too complacent, like going into such kind of like event, like someone is getting like someone is debating, and so all these like events is happening, breakpoint and all those things. Don't get too complacent. Okay, so yeah, this has been the plan for like this is the plan for like going into the week. And yeah, I want to like really want to short like Popcat if we can get. But again, if Sol looked good and we get something like this, reclaim 0.65, then yeah, we are talking. Okay, because that will be a really nice trigger going into like if every like entire market looks good. Okay, because above 0.65, I'll literally swing this trade to $1, but below 6.65, I'm not really much interested. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, ending with Bitcoin, like VWAP, you see, like this is the quarterly VWAP. And yeah, I want this, like if you're bullish, you want this level to at least hold. Of course there will be choppy, because this is the quarterly level, not weekly, not daily. So this is the higher time frame like picture. So if you want Bitcoin to test like 59 to 60k, you want this level to hold first. Okay, if this level get holds like 55.8k level, this level needs to be like needs to like find support. Okay, and then we can talk about higher prices. But losing 55.8k level, then I don't think this 52k level will hold. Okay, like losing this, that means this is a clear deviation. Like if we simply close below this, then this turns out to be a nice deviation, you know, nice fake out, then this 52k lows will get swept. Okay, so that's something you should like have in your mind. Because you see, like objectively, if you look at the market, like it's very easy to like get lost in the CT noise. Okay, but if you look objectively, like what is the current market looking, then you can find really have a really clear picture. Okay, higher time frame, everything is looks everything just looks cooked. Okay, and yeah, that's it for today. And alts, I think alts like showing a little bit of strength, but that's basically that it does not matter that like alt showing strength means like really something new or something old, because market does not have much leverage in terms of alts. Okay, because you see like a lot of alts actually really showing strength, but it does not mean that what is that, yeah, even ICP was looking good. Okay, you see ICP was looking good. It does not mean that something like alt season or something like that. It simply mean that market does not have much leverage in terms of oils, and people does not have much inventory to like low like offload. Okay, and it really takes little bit of fat push in weekend or in low liquidity regime to push all this dog shit alls into like a couple of like 50 to 60%. So yeah, that's it. So also I don't think like this is the right time to swing sort alts, but take like scalping, like scalping will be a little like a better choice for alts. So if you want to like buy alts, this should not be a like right time unless and until Bitcoin reclaim this 59k level, then you can talk about. Because you see like catching alts is not a big deal if you play the trend. Okay, because it always comes down to trend following or mean reversion, and trying to mean revert in terms of oils, people always get hurts, because of course they finally gets the win, but catching the bottom tick of oils, it really hurts. Because you see like if if you are trying to catch couple of oils, like let's say 10 to 12 favorite oils, you cannot really time their bottom. Okay, the only thing you can do is the ride the meat of the move. Like once the trend gets set up, once Bitcoin looks good, then you can you can really nicely time, like see, you can just see this like yeah. So at this level, when it broke out, above the H4 trend, right? Why it is retesting like literally, why it is retesting like immediately? It should not retest immediately, like when the trend is really strong, it rarely give any kind of retest. You can see rarely, like after how much, after like 88%, 90% pump, it gave the retest of this H4 band. Then it gave another how much, 50% pump. So you see like if something is strong, it should not like get back below the H4 trend immediately. That should be in your mind. Okay, so don't try to predict anything, just play with the train. So yeah, that's it. Have fun and happy CPI day to you all.